Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back here on the Kip TV channel. We are going into Heavensward Post at this point in time. With that introduction out of the way, get into an uncertain future. Stand by my Fury short queue times. I mean, that's up to you. Time is always bring me out from some comrades. So kind then. Pleased to hear that real men have been making excellent progress. Remember how Philomene helped me escape the Crystal Braves and installments only disappear? Well, according to Riel, she crept aboard a ship, caused a hum where she has been hiding ever since. Shows me that it won't be long united. As for Eden and Papalima, the remains, their link pearls. Oh, the remains of their link pearls. I'm like, their remains? What? That got dark real quick. Pearl Land of all places. Real thinks they must have been disposed of them after escaping from the World Promenade. Oh, cool. So we're going back to Crystal Brave stuff. Theory that 10 is a prequel to 7. I don't know enough about that, actually. I don't actually haven't played 10. I know Livestream Theory is a big one that stemmed from 7, isn't it? That all Final Fantasies are linked. I had a buddy talk to me, my Cav Scout buddy, actually, was telling me about Final Fantasy 1 and how apparently the events of Final Fantasy 1 set into motion why everything kind of repeats itself. What is it? You kill the 4 big bosses, and then you kill the last boss, and the boss, you know, just repeat throughout time. I know that's a big theory. I'm very, very, very paraphrasing it. There's a little more to it. I shouldn't spoil. I'll get around to it at some point. Once we're in a content drought, I'll pick up another Final Fantasy game. Nothing to share about this too, but it's doom and gloom. The good news reveals the service of a Charlian scholar. One of these students of Baldestian. Oh, hey, they're coming back into the fold. You look like some weird, like, Ravana mech, and I love it. And more pressing matters to Amric has summoned the two of us private audience, but it's not. That it was urgent. So we have no objections. We should proceed to congregation forthwith. Mayhap we can meet with Skull afterwards. Agreed. Agreed. I'm going a little quick. We're going to see how far we can get in that case. We're return the Forgotten Night for now. Our part too long, you know. Sitting outside Forton Manor. If you want to see the best ground sit pose in the game. Yes, I'm heading outside. Got outside of Forton Manor. I know some people wanted to show me some things. I have arrived. Oh, hi. Your armor is fantastic, by the way. Like, that kind of rocks. That's the 70 set? God, that armor looks great. That looks amazing. I can't wait. Can't wait to get it. Played Chrono Trigger, forward your video, Goppler made reaching. Also, forward your video to Goppler, and they should be reaching out to you shortly. Thank you for that, actually. I actually tried to find so on that subject, actually, and if anyone's curious about React content, so I try to reach out to as many people as I can. I tried to find his contact information, and I put in the description. I couldn't find a business email. I couldn't find a Twitter. I wanted to reach out to ask permission, but since I couldn't find it, yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah, I just hope, one, he's okay with it, too. His video is amazing. I absolutely loved it. If you haven't gone and checked out Goppler, awesome person, actually made the impossible trade between Gen 2 Pokemon and Gen 3 Pokemon. A lot of stuff went into that. That was awesome. Kill for a Lavos raid. Define Lavos raid. Oh, right, Monster Hunter Wilds. Look like or Monster Hunter. Kinda. I actually haven't played enough Monster Hunter. I need to. Let me... Rev, what was the one that you just gave me? Halbert of the Round. Let me hop over to Limsa really quick. The fact that we don't have a dresser, though, in the house is kind of weird. I do like that spear. That spear is kind of great. Fine with it. I'm talking to them right now. I'm very, very glad that they're fine with it. And I mean, I know the video didn't get a lot of views. I just, like... Part of why I do React content is... There's so many cool people that do so many cool things, and I like watching cool people do cool things. Like, it's super cool. And, you know, while certain people are just like, oh, well, you know, I don't really want to watch, you know, why wouldn't I just not watch the original? Go for it. Watch the original. That's why I link it in the description. Like, I'm very often to the detriment because it actually makes me a little tired. Every video, it's like I put... And this was for me watching React content from other creators, right? How they just wouldn't list stuff. And I was really sad on that, actually, because, like, I wanted to watch some of that stuff, and I wanted to like, okay, so you're pulling this video about Diablo. What's the original creator? I want to go support them. I want to watch what else they did. They bring up good points, and unfortunately, that's a 70 spear, so I'm actually not leveled that soon. All right, that's fine. Back to Karthus. I need to hit 70 anyways. I'll probably hit that in post. Did he react to the sitting cat boy? I didn't see it. I'm heading back there. I had to go to Ulimsa, and then I remembered I don't have access to 70 shit. Let me hop back in. We shall do last fail. Yeah, that's half of why I do more than half. That's why I do React content, because it's so cool. And there's so many cool people. And hey, there's people that have found Badger through me. There's people that have found Fat Electrician through me. There's people that have found Martin Cedarpants through me. I can help other people find the people that they want to watch. And that's part of why I did. Hello? What's happening? Big shell. What? Crap. You didn't have to. I do appreciate that, though. I was actually curious. Is that from Lupus? Because I was actually curious where the f it came from. I need to actually replace that like right the fuck now. It is not it's a meme. Don't get me wrong, but I actually really have this like really weird fascination with crabs. Add to favorites. There we go. We're adding that there. And this is important. This is an important derail of the stream, I assure you. He is actually just perfect. I love him. Found 3 is Fat Electrician, mostly just watching because of the video. And absolutely, people definitely like watching me because apparently I do things. Where is Sitting Cat? I need to see the. Oh, no, that's fair. Actually, that is a solid sitting animation. No, you win the sitting animation there. Okay, I do got to get to MSQ. That was actually really cool. Get Big Hat for your Black Mage. I need to buy Encyclopedia Eorzea for that. It is on my list today. Went down to Barnes & Nobles. They're like $40. It's fine. Crabs balls like 3 separate times. They'd be wild. What is it? Carcinization. Everything becomes a crab eventually. It's so good. It's so good. Absolutely just legendary. Thank you for the crab. I really do appreciate that. I've been itching to get one. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Cheaper on the Square Enix website. Really? I thought you got it through the book only. Stupid spear.
Thank you for coming.
Frosty, thank you for the follow.
I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
Oh, whoa?
We quite understand.
Ether. Yeah, go do that. It was good to see ya. Book is cheaper. Yeah. Oh, book's cheaper on the Enix website. Okay.
Father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law,
Well, I can order it.
Responsibilities. I should stress that
Barnes & Noble also has an upcharge.
measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely.
We're missing a map, actually.
The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop.
Makes sense. This is to separate
In light of
powers.
recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Yeah.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence?
No, just coming
After
clean is the best call.
1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
No.
If they suspect a coup, It will not be long before some turn to violence.
No.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom.
Always the
Hilda
Broom.
and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
Oh boy, 40 quests and we can do it. Let's go.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Slay Needhog. Deal with Needhog, please. I'll go fight the Great Worm right now. I'm of the level. Let's go.
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, actually. This is the logical. I don't know what it is about the helmet.
You would speak with Vidofnir then?
I don't know what it is about the helmet, but it makes me laugh. 255 quests to go. I thought it was 40 quests.
Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader that she might visit us here in Ishgard.
Well,
If she's still with
we'll
us,
see.
I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must
total.
ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us?
Oh, whoops. I'm about to cut it off. Thick dragon lady. Yeah. Some of the dragons there do be at Annex Shrine do be thick.
Thank you, my friends.
I kind of like this.
Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Like Susanoo from 00 Gundam is what this reminds me of a little bit. So did Ravana, actually. Tell her like Gundam 00.
In the
Someone
wake
said,
of
I
the
totally didn't even see
Archbishop's
it.
fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core.
My brother her instincts are in fact
For
shown.
1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers?
Yeah. People gonna riot.
And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
I don't know. People always like, let's just go slay dragons. Let's kill dragons. You know how cool it'd be to live with dragons? Fucking
Yet
amazing.
while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph.
He doesn't have scars anymore. He is fully healed. He is fully rejuvenated.
As we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fight. Power Wash Simulator, watching score percent from 7. It's a big boy. Oh, that sounds amazing. Power Wash Simulator is just a truly meme game. Giants call home and trying to have you not a good escort me. The coming journey would seem far more daunting prospect. Best ones will shudder the thought of it. Even the longest journey means that the first step does not. Set forth seems form comrade of our plans. Okay, I actually have any people. He's talking to Todd here next. I mean, I'm almost 70, so I can almost use the new spear. Yeet. What's he meaning about I'm all ears? This armor shouldn't make me laugh, but it does. It's so good. Consider rendezvousing with your still in idle shall be there to receive our guest. This is probably going to lead into the raid series potentially. Interesting. He's scuttle behind me. It's perfect. I love him. He's scuttle, 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 scuttle. Actually, unhealthy obsession with crab. Urchin loaf. That sounds amazing. A feather. Okay. I actually also, with Rev's help, I finished grabbing every ether current. So I should actually have every ability to expedite this to the best of my ability. That was a sentence. I can't English. English isn't real. I'm convinced English isn't actually real. English is just 5 languages in a trench coat trying to be cool. Don't be like English. Amazing. He is actually just tiny crab. That is goddamn perfect. I thought it was gonna be like big crab. Nah, this is there's your screenshots, people. God, I hate this game. By hate, I mean I love it. Oh my god. Smallest in the... They really are. What does that mountain wear? It is a crab, and I love him. He is beloved. The brothers and sisters are my enemies. And it difficult can be to set the past aside. Thought you sailed to our cause. I question the wisdom of my words. I uttered them for a long time after that. Here's a woman with the blood of innocence in her hands. Men, women, children all say the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart, yet she acknowledged her misdeeds. Find his common cause at our side. She fought, serves greater good. Her dying breath. She does not absolve of her sins. I hope that you will be remembered, not merely as a heretic, but also a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. Yes, much often to pass. Her negotiations some dare fruit. Oh, you know what's even better? Chat. You know what's even better? He fly. I'll be honest with you, crabs is a joke. Completely forgot you like them that much. See, it's when the gag gift actually turns out to be the best goddamn thing that I've seen this week. It's amazing. It's perfect. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea how happy this makes me. This is what's worth it. This is worth the sub fee. The fucking irony, because I was literally talking to Rev the other day. Like, there's a crab mountain pet, right? Durgan. You're gonna be upstairs, aren't you? Oh god, this place makes my head hurt. Actually, it's easier to navigate this place as Crab than Phoenix. She's This is the best mount I have. Fatter cat, I'm sorry, but Crab just completely eclipses you. Like, this is goddamn amazing. Now this is pod racing. Nah, this is Final Fantasy. There are 2 crab mounts. Nani? And this one I do not know. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun meeting. Curious for the Knight's visit. Announce you, Lucy, first man at the Temple Knight's Fish Code, our trusted friend. A bigger one. Honored to meet you. I'm the envoy, Sir Amric, Lord Commander, Temple Knights, and acting leader of the Holy See. 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believe you're going to be architects of this war. Know the truth that King Thordan and his knights did willfully betray and murder the great worm, Pratatosker, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal the truth. Truth was at last laid bare by the warrior light and the Azure Dragoon and Ysael. Alas, the deceptions and truly wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. To eternity war, who would dare to dream peace could be at last within our grasp? Yet dreamers we must sail once did. We must make that dream a reality. As she could not, we humbly beseech you, hold off near. Join hands with us in friendship once more for the eyes of my people. In Ishgard, most unexpected invitation, yeah. Cannot yet give you my answer. That is fair, though. That is fair. Like, that's fair. My sire needs to be consulted. Moreover, Nathgro Bolivians did it before, and I would not leave my people with them. Again? Bro, we literally just took care of you. 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up on for patience. Find answer within thy lifetime. All thanks shall bear words to look for until we meet again. That meeting went over better than expected, actually. Speak with Alphina, where? Oh, literally 90 degrees to my right. What is that sassy pose, Lucia? What is that? Crab, people, crab. See, that's the real thing in Frontlines. You need an 8 stat going into Frontlines, and all of you just have crab, right? Then you just do the crab people meme. You just have the South Park skit playing. It's perfect. It's flawless. It writes itself. That did actually go rather well. It was not rejected outright. Whether seen, however, she do be sassy. You are correct, chat. I should take the opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you not wait for me. Our journey holds no fears for me now. No further need of services. We shall continue on to Charlene. Scholar, missing comrades. Why was my keep forgetting to turn chat on? I'm sorry, chat. I try to show chat on the 14 ones, but I totally have spaced the past few times. Fools ours. Thank you for taking time to assist us. Even such grave matters remain unresolved. No grave matter than graver matter than 1,000-year war, one of which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice to say, this theme reminds me of Crisis Core, one of their themes. It's very Final Fantasy-esque, very reflective. Take that 1,000 such journeys to ensure that sacrifice is not in vain. No doubt, myself, not only hope the fates will not hold to your word. Oh, that experience tanked. Gross. Oh, man. 5K for a 60 quest. Gross. And then we have get to greet the scholar after all. How delightful. Should be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she's privy to some new investigative technique. In the event, first order business to rendezvous with your Stola and Edelshire. Edelshire, Idleshire, I don't fucking know. Nah, Crab is actually my new favorite mount. Like, don't even at me. Crab is actually just amazing. New emote for me. What do you mean new emote? What are you plotting on me? I'll wait by the ether right then. Crab. What? What's happening? What? What? That is a big crab. That is amazing. We're gonna eat Rev. The crab will eat. That is a very expensive cactar mount. That's the Sabatender mount, right? Oh my god, that is so much MGP. I do like it though. It's very vivid and actually very. There's so many emotes to it too. Like, there's a lot going on. I thought it was just static. What is this? Oh my god, big crab. Hold up. Here, you can have an urchin loaf. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Where's big crab? This is relevant segue. Not good. Crab. I would have bought it from the market board. You didn't have to. Oh my god. Look at this absolute unit. How does he scuttle though? Oh, ooh, he's like a horseshoe crab. That's super cool, actually. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually really like it. Horseshoe crabs are actually kind of based. Like, they're actually kind of great. I really do like that. Thank you. I didn't even know this existed. He just goes away. It's so good. Think of the end of base Heavensward. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It was great. I actually really loved it. We took the whole credit sequence time to talk about it. Discuss her image proposal with discussion. Charlene guesses she arrived yet. And you'll be joining us. She asked if it might be any time to explore. Outside on the front bridge to be on our way. So mad I missed it. To be fair, I did start a little early. And by little, I mean I started really early today. Because sleep deprived. It's okay. Chat might be able to bully me into some shenanigans later with Black Mage. But no, I actually really liked it. I thought it was great. Knights of the Round I was not expecting. I was not expecting the Ascian fusion. Not expecting that in a very good way. I actually really liked the ending of Heavensward. And ARR needed to be as thick, for lack of a better word, as it was to accommodate that. No, I really enjoyed it. Millions of years must do something right. Exactly. What is it? The stupid hagfish, right? People talk about the hagfish and they're just like splooges. So it gets stuck in like giant fish's throats. Small.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Amazing.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves.
Her new VA is sassy. I love it.
Pray, allow me to introduce Kral, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland.
Is this a
She
5
has
reference?
generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part.
I can't look at this helmet without laughing.
At last, miss.
Like, I love the helmet. I actually really love the helmet. It's either the sleep depravity or this helmet is actually just that goddamn funny. After the character in 5. Interesting. It's going to be wild going back to older Final Fantasies.
No Levier himself.
She's
dare say
sassy.
Someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
She's sassy. I like her. She's legit. Mentioned her back in Errors. Thancred was revealed to be possessed by... Oh, right.
Miss Krile and I met at the studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
Amazing.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me.
Krile
The
is
youngest
precious.
ever to enter the studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Amazing.
Thank you, Krile.
I love her. She's perfect.
For what? I
Kept her on the
haven't finished
corner.
yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Amazing.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
Rev, you do need to do your Wondrous Tales. Figure while I'm rushing through this, you could probably do some of those.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Amazing. You, I'm nearly done, loser. So cool. So you have been using your... Why is this helmet so funny?
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing Scions.
Does that answer your question, Jake? We're getting to that point.
You have no information to share with us.
I'm actually curious how long it's going to take. We just hit
A
post.
new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea.
Oh.
Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal...
Amazing. We're just going to bug Matoya again. She's going to be so angry. I love her.
Let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Nah, armored plate skirts just kind of win me over. as somebody that has an armored plate skirt IRL. Like, oh, it's not masculine. Excuse you. My legs are protected, thank you very much. God, I love my plate skirt so much. Did he? This crab is the best thing ever. I love it. It's not a dress, it's a combat skirt. I mean, yeah. You've got free range of motion. You really do. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I would, if I like Saber from Fate, right? How she has the, she has legs, right? And a plate skirt on. Maximum armor. Oh, that is the dream. 14 head nod needs to be an emote at this point. It just says it all. Yeah. Yeah. God, I'm loving this. Game's amazing. Nah, don't just on plate skirts, because plate skirts are actually based with either. You really can't. I need to actually just rotate between the two. If I can remember, because I've only been this way once. There we go. Found it. Head into the cave. Certainly don't see a cave nearby. Oh, I'm gonna be full on potions again. There's a mess for toy, something flattering, other so. Head. I am reading the dialogue. If I actively read it out, it's gonna take a lot longer. But I am taking what's going on. Just since I got my new PC. 14's great. No, I love it. Like, I keep the sub fee on because, like, at the very least, I get like easily 60 hours a month out of this. So it's paying $60 per 6 months. Just logistically, it makes sense. Crab's favorite mounts. Yes, I could do that. I might honestly just put my random mount rotation on.
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
She's so sassy. I love her.
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out.
Amazing.
And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I
Yes,
am Cryle, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Yes, her staff with the claw is actually amazing and very... I like it. Sassy Grandma Toya, so good. If you put a petticoat under a plate skirt, does it become padded armor? This is a good question.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Did.
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Cryle, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do.
Amazing.
Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yeah, that's a need-to-know basis kind of thing, to be fair.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored.
Matter of fact,
friend found.
you possess this awesome power that gives you nearly supernatural abilities, but of course. No, it's
You
good.
have in your
Yeah.
possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing Scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Wait here.
I love her. She's so... Please tell me there's a Black Mage quest involving her at some point. I would love this so much. Probably not. It's probably just going to be through
Under
the
nature of
sanctorium.
this crystal and its familiar radiance. But never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
No way. Y'shtola ponders the orb meme. Oh my god, that writes itself. It's perfect.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
Interesting.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
Right.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even. The traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
I love that she does ask permission. The stupid armor just gets me every time. It kills me.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya.
Sassy but polite, yes.
Then let us begin.
The orb is turned on. The Xbox has turned on. Small big sister. Yes, I'm loving Kryl.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
Yes, any race can play any class in 14. That is actually one of the reasons I like this.
Well, I say we begin our search there.
Like, you can be a small, you can be a Lalafell and be a paladin. You can tank hits from literal gods. You can be an Aura, or like a big class, right? And be a sneaky ninja. It used to be race locked, right? And I'm sure people in chat can verify that. It used to be. But there's a lot of really good improvements. So you can be a small and do whatever you want. Lalafell Dark Knight, right? Exactly. Be the edgiest Lalafell. Oh, I mean, well, yeah, because you're traveling inside ether, right? Yeah, it's... When you start dealing with energy, you're just around energy. The energy does not care if it is a rock, it is a tree, it is open space. Sadly, can't be a Moogle. No, you can't be a Moogle. Lalafell, any class is hilarious. There's also that Lalafell voice that anybody that does roulettes and raids will instantly know, right? They used to have race lock too, but they changed it after Friends of Man. And that's the thing. Race lock is one of those features that is really just kind of antiquated at this point in time. I would argue that it's just antiquated. People just want to play what people want to play. If people want to play other RPG, if people want to play an elf paladin, right? Let them. If people want to play I guess like a Pandarian, I don't know what the classes are in WoW. Pandarian Death Knight, right? But obviously you can't in WoW. From the wilderness, for instance, would we seek out civilization? 14 was never locked like that. Same with 11. Really, 11 wasn't. When it's a hindered player choice of fun. Exactly. Like lore-wise, it makes sense. But when you start telling players what they can and can't do and restrict them, that's when people just don't have fun. And fun is what I would argue breeds retention. Or a thing that breeds retention. When to stay, he may not wish to risk contact with strangers, but no allegiance. Even if Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, I'm gonna show you what I stumbled across this trail. Doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchant traders pass through fairly frequently, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide more. When we question the locals. I'm not crowd sketch for that very purpose. Wait. Oh, I was like, wait. Okay, Alpha No provided this sketch. I'm like, Ishtola, you can draw. Alright, some music. Reasons I no longer remember. We're not going to talk about how you can just draw really vivid. Nope, we're not going to talk about that. No. Inquire that line encampments. Stuff for there. Well, Pally was based on lore. I think I tried doing a paladin as a blood elf when I played WoW, for 16 levels. Play a demon druid very well. Damn pleased to. Thank you. Exactly. Like, if anything, it just leads to funny character interactions. It's an antiquated system. People just want to have fun. Ask Crowl. She remembers why. Does she? Crap! And this is why I unlocked Flight. Because this makes this so much easier. Have a look then. Provide. Ain't seen him around. Okay. Grab. That makes it so that way I can do this a lot easier. Skull. The scuttle is the best. Have literal gods as mounts. Nah, I'm going with crab, bro. Picked it up to impress her. Oh, did she? I totally spaced that. God, that's yeah. That tracks though. Is there a duck mount? There's a duck pet. There is. If I go to my minion guide. There's Ugly Duckling. I mean, he follows you around. I don't know about mounts though. That's a different territory. That's I love that this is just Florida the mount. It's so good. I love it. If you favorite your crab mounts, you can as the only two options. Right, I know. Yeah. I don't want to unfavorite the other things at this point in time. That's why I haven't yet. Duck pet's actually kind of cool. It's also fairly cheap. Actually, we have a bunch of duck pets now that I think about it, right, Rev? Definitely not my fault. I didn't do that. I didn't drop 1 million gil on ducks. No, sir, I didn't do that. That would be irresponsible. More so they're calling the river what's the top tail feather. Calling it tall feather because of the font. Axe instead of a bow. Interesting. He scuttle. I spent way too much money on gil, and I literally spent so much, like almost 1 million gil on beans and duck pets. I am quite literally built wrong. That's why I'm just now back to like almost 1 million gil. Turns out roulettes are fucking lucrative. Needs a stupid duck. Yeah. Yeah, we have ducks, don't worry. Built incorrectly. Oh god, I feel that. I have a beholder. I mean, we're trucking through some of these quests. Yeah, we're going down. Just raw. The video just lives rent free in my head. It does. That clip especially. Oh, hi, Crow. The cat ears get me. I'd like to see about getting to the raid series tonight, but I don't know how long that's going to be. It shouldn't be that long, especially if I finish post pretty quick. Later, I thought wise to question as many people as we could. Make camp accessible locations ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. No extra time prove well spent. Countless sightings of an exceptionally capable hero and hunter to whom no one is familiar. And then a chance to see the man's face. That build match Thanker's description does his fighting prowess. For the same tale, there's new conclusive proof. Related, but heard a curious tale regarding a Voth trader. He came with a tale for this garments for a man of refinement, which seemed rather curious description for one of his kind. Implying that the Thanker sent a Voth to market instead. You recall yourself merged from the live stream as naked as your name did. Alpha, no, please! Some tact, my dude. See, now she'll never forget. Alpha, no, my boy. You are O2 right now, especially with you having a vivid memory to be able to draw things now. Alpha, no. Alpha, no. Alpha, no. My dude. We need to have a talk. We need to have a talk. Like, oh my god. Alpha knows Patreon, right? Alpha no on Fiverr. See, I mean, supposed to. This is the diplomat that did try to unite Eorzea. You are correct. It's this stupid armor. It's not funny. It's not funny. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not funny. It's not. It's not funny. I'll hold up before. Is your Stola here? What do you have to say? Often it seems to recall the details of my wrist turn so vividly, and rather he did not draw me from. Oh my god! Ah! This game did not have to go this hard. What do you have to say, Cryle? Honestly, that boy, some things never change. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is amazing. This was worth the price of admission. Waiting for it. Could be waiting for loss. Let's go find the bath right away. Come along. That's 4. Is that why you're laughing? I don't know why. I can't. It's like when I laugh at pudding. I have absolutely. You know the Fairly Odd Parents meme, like pudding cue laughter. I have 100% done that. I can't describe. I got laundry soap. Oh my god, that was the big one. Powdered laundry soap absolutely had me like on the floor in stitches once. That was great. Airbuster and Power Symbol, afraid of Mako poison. Ooh, yeah, stuff. Yeah. I love him. Chitter. Very certain dealings. What? Who told you we had the muskets? The muskets are registered, I assure you. Godly support are pursuing mortal prey. That's not prey, but a friend long missing. Because he's a friend of the Voth as well, one with whom we have traded many times. What was this man? No doubt the fleshling clothed in skins came somehow lost in a week. He offered meat and hides in trade. As we tended his wounds, he brought us much flesh. Skilled hunter was much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. Good guy, Thancred. I love him. I gone to Lothasnoth not long ago when he heard the one might had some. Oh god, once more. Hi, is this the extreme built into the quest? Ravana has returned. Not like grown before, could be Thancred's hope to accomplish by himself. Lost all the muskets in a boating accident. Sir, you live in the desert. No, it was a tragic fishing trip. Really tragic, actually. We lost them all. Sacrifice. Oh. Okay. Did they really? Because I had to go out of my way in A Realm Reborn to get the extremes. So, like, I'd be very happy to hear that they built it into the story. I'd be very happy to hear that. Tragic missing revolver my AK, right? It's a damn shame. I mean, it's M1 grand just gone in a tragic boating accident. You should have seen the size of the catfish. Did he lose his clothes too? I mean, to be fair, like getting whisked away with magic, clothing is not often done, if that makes sense. Clothing is not often taken. isn't quite living. Now, if you had some sort of like weird organic clothing, maybe. I don't know, maybe you have like a parasite on you or something. I don't know. Might be a little different. Cool. That was fun. I'm gonna go up to the fishing accident. You live in the desert. As I said, it was tragic. Monster Hunter corpse dress. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, it's gonna be the same thing and we're gonna get captured again. No, ooh. He's already fighting.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
I mean, either way, we have to deal with Ravana. What? Wait a minute. Excuse you. Don't you bring your shitty black mage shit over here. There's only room for one dingus black mage. That is Warrior of Darkness. That plot line coming through. Oh my god. Look at this poser black mage over here. What a dingus. Not even purple party hat. I'm offended. You wound me. Stole my primal. Damn straight they did. I wanted that. What is the echo gonna show us this time?
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
This is a lie. Oh my god.
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
This is gonna be a fabrication, isn't it? Oh my god. If that's the plot line they're going with, do not spoil. If that's the plot line they're going with, that's gonna be interesting.
So you are the Warrior of Light, the savior of Eorzea.
Uh-huh.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Eli, don't echo. That's the thing, is that if you can, that would be different.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
Yep.
It would
Thick
seem
of
we
memory.
share a common
Absolutely.
enemy.
I do it all the time.
Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Yeah, like the time I had a tragic boating accident. When in fact I was... Where was I, actually? When was the last time I was on a boat? Oh god, it's been like a decade since I've been on a boat. Oh my god. See, point exactly. A lot of boats today.
Shall we show them?
A lot of unfortunate fishing accidents. Show off. Ooh. Wow. Not even triple cast Fire 3. Get out of here with that. Good. That actually is a lot of control to do that. Wait, they have 2 tanks in the party. Hi, Thancred. How you doing? Look at the small in the background. The small did nothing. Wow, you are a little worse for wear. Mountain. This time I had a tragic mountain climbing accident. Lost a lot of good men that day. Exactly. Good kick. I go to sleep. Yeah, no, have a good one. It was good to see you, Tungsten. Dex fighter versus strength fighter. When is MC gonna actually hop in? Interesting, he has a main hand now. Small. No, I'll beat them all right now. Let's go.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it.
No, Thancred just... He's got a lot of power.
Mark our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
They're gonna all die tragic deaths. Oh, we get to see them actually using teleports. Okay, interesting. Huh.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Kip in universe. What weebs? In a minute. This stupid helmet.
Thancred, are you all right?
Agent Havercrum, how's it going? Thanks for the resub. Yeah, hi, good to see ya. Stupid helmet.
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Oh my god, his new voice actor is fucking with me. Oh, that's gonna mess with me for a little bit. Wait, I mean, yeah, Thancred is... Thancred's not a Dom. When is he ever given that vibe? Totally into that. Ego and alliances are going to get him killed. It's going to happen.
Our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Love this man. There's a reason they paired up. Like, paired up, like, as a platoon unit,
If
whatever.
nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the all together.
No way! 14, please!
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found,
This-
and set about hunting for meat and hides.
Dude, this chinchilla, though, this precariously placed chinchilla.
Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking,
He got the nut.
It's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
Amazing. This is perfect. It's amazing.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
Yep.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement.
Yeah, it's probably a squirrel. It's not a
From
chinchillas.
them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Look, I laid him low
Thence
twice.
Did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
That's the one.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Nah, you're right. He's right. He's absolutely right.
Yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of that black
The
mage.
leaders passed, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
See that imposter black mage is gonna try to use like spells and shit. I'm just gonna go over and just whack it with my stick. Actually beat him over the head with my stick. That's how a real black mage does it.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Yeah, your Stola got the better sensor with the light sensor. He just gets squirrel. That's perfect. I'm calling that's a fabrication right now. We're gonna see where that leads down the line. I don't think that they actually oppose the Ascians, or maybe that's them opposing the Ascians, and then them making a Faustian bargain with the Ascians later after that. I'm very curious where that's gonna go. Power of the Echo driven down to primals by his declaration walked over past shows see how their goals conflict with ours. Only is the only oddity I find past experience of the exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Sure, we would have heard rumors of attempting to recruit them to our cause. Honest adventurers would not seem to forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city states for prominent candidates, and that's how Thancred found me. The memories, it seems like yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had a distinct impression that it was not the first time the band of woman had killed a god. No. Band of preternaturally, that's a word. Preternaturally gifted adventurers have been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge, which imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us not. It's far too much we don't know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely Lord Vana is no more. But often must be informed. That's why Asci's newsmember were receptive of Sir Amaric's invitation. Seem to have affairs well in hand. To take my leave, simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. Have need me, she'll be with Master Matoyo and beg resistance for the search for Minfilia. Minfilia's missing. She escaped. No. Oh yeah. No, Thancred doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. It's just Thancred. Look, that's kind of like a weird age litmus test. Scotty doesn't know. Who's gonna tell Scott? No, nobody's gonna tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, what is it? Eurotrip's the movie. I haven't even seen Eurotrip, but I know the song. I've seen the. God, that was on so many times when I worked in kitchens. God, that was it's such a fucked up song. It's such a fucked up song. I need to watch it. It's been on my list to watch. God, I actually remembered a coworker I haven't thought of in years. I miss that guy. God, I miss that guy. He was actually super cool. I worked with some cool coworkers. I hated where I worked. Don't get me wrong. I actually hated that restaurant. And I'm kind of sad that I left. But I kind of needed to leave. It was kind of killing me. I got it. God, I miss that guy. I'm censoring the name, obviously. Whoa. I just now... Oh, man, I haven't thought of him in years. Yeah, he loved Eurotrip. God, I have stories from the restaurant industry. It's great. I'm gonna hit him exploring his Squidward in the One SpongeBob episode to like this. Yeah, restaurant industry is draining. It is. I could go like for a day or two. I could help out in the kitchen, or like at SCA, because we had access to an industrial dishwasher. You know, the box that you bring down with the handle. Oh my god, that was like, all right. Cracks fingers, we're in my territory now. We busted out that entire, because after the feast that we had at that SCA event, we had all the dishes. I busted all that shit out in like 2 hours. And because I used to have to do that myself with maybe one other person. I had like 4 or 5 people helping with dishes. I busted that shit out so quick. Oh my god. Good old steam washer. Oh my god, I missed that. But the hotel pan, the sheet pans, the big ones, it's not gonna fit. Oh, I'll make it fit. I made it fit 2 at a time, god damn it. God, missed that shit. I love those dishwashers. Oh, sorry, reminiscing there. That got do hostess work. Love steam washer. Oh god, hostess work is rough though. Dealing with customer facing. Oh, I can't do it. 6th of the night, and then she hath long since departed for Ishgard. Good tidings to you. Ravana has been laid low. Need to remind us. Fell by another's hand. This is liberation. Now they'll have no choice but to withdraw. Amount tidings to thee as well. Writing his guardian's invitation. Promise. That's my sire. Hearken my answer now. For 1,000 years I have mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace the king betrayed. She was my lot. Tragedy came unto me. For what want of warmth she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world still remember her deeds. For truth she fought for justice. She sinned for redemption. Sacrificed and became his light. Follow one's heart is to have one's faith and one's convictions. Be it for a weal or be it for woe. It's the falling glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it, and will keep faith. You who walk the light, accepts Ramik's invitation. There be none that I, Vidofnir, shall journey to Ishgard on behalf of my people. I honor to receive your answer and convey your words to our allies without delay. Restaurant upgraded to ultrasonic washer. Didn't clean the same. I worked with people who just did stupid shit. Oh, man. Your sale makes me sad. 2 years ago as a dishwasher. Years ago, I was a dishwasher for a few years. I just can't do it anymore. Like, if I need to help out and I have the facility, if I have the machine, I'll bust those dishes out. God, I can't do it as a job anymore.
The Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend. Honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Oh, no. What is happening? Oh, they're going to assassinate Aymeric. Please don't. Aymeric, please! Watch where you're going. To the Hobart, yeah.
Honorable men, to whom Sir Aymeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Yep. That's why you watch where you're going. No one apprehended that man.
Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood.
Yeah.
Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
He actually got assassinated. Holy shit. Beans going chilly discussion. I love that this argument still continues. It's great. Well, they're not his guards. They're dignitaries because they're from House Fortom, right? It's the father and the first son, right? God, that's unfortunate if that actually stuck as an assassination. Seasonal work as a waiter, swing between no customers and yes customers. It really is. Some days it's like, God, we're still in business, and other days it's like, God damn. Like, y'all chill the fuck out with orders. Your guard detail walk beside, not behind. Yep. I can find out where I'm going. There we go. Hi, Alpha. Thancred. Right, forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to suggest. This whole affair with these guardians, Fronians, and our friends nowhere to be found. There's no end to our troubles. I'm on mode of time for now. We supply ourselves to a lot of tasks. Others. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida Papalima and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, which we'll look back together. Pray do not misunderstand. I do not mean to imply that would be otherwise. I merely wish that we were enjoying the grand adventure, one of more triumphant moments. That your recent accomplishments mood here is less than celebratory. He's not wrong. No doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough. You may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very end. Cool. Congregation. Clearly prefers not to walk with a guard. I guess he's really not used to having to walk around with people that want to openly assassinate him, which is a valid thing. I mean, he has been for a while, Lord Commander, right? He's been a military commander. I don't know. Like, I don't think his head just necessarily understood it, if that makes sense. We'll see. I mean, he might heal from it. I'm hoping it doesn't stick, but we'll see. This crab is just vibing. To have separation between himself and the people. Right, it also looks bad. Lucy is going to blame herself, though. She's just not going to have a good time. From the there's acceptance for Aymric's invitation. Glad tidings indeed. Is he critical or is he actually dead? We're here to hear them. Otherwise engaged. Sleeping off a knife to the gut. So he's just in critical condition, probably coma. Virgins tell me he'll make a recovery, but the Lord and Mountain Lord Artorial not been on hand when the assassin struck. He would not have been so fortunate. For mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could do the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning. Then, not long after, buildings around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing fires, but everyone we put out seems like 2 more started up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the broom. Yeah, the broom is taking the actual brunt of this, as they always have, which is unfortunate. Some of these fires are started by assassin conspirators, so they've been rounded up. We know end of this. Please help us find them. We've done probably 10 quests at this point. That's not bad. Unless not something identified. Turn the press locations. There's a pattern. Certain fires have been reported throughout the city, both in the pillars and the foundation. Given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Mr. Hoffman, Mr. Stola, have you take charge of investigation foundation. Founding can be assistance as well. Kip and the me get to the pillars. Like me up there. Only question is, be grizzled old rogue Shrek to pose there be join us? Oh, Thancred. I guess, yeah, this is our introductory mission with Thancred back. That's dawn. What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Name's Hilda. Sign A. I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. Oh, Hilda and Thancred could have a flirting match. Like, they could have a platonic flirting match, and that would be amazing to watch, actually. Inter-coordinate my fire coaching effort. Audit value. Praying for me immediately. That is all. Yeah, poor people. Just people that are just hit hard financially always take the brunt of a lot. It's not a pleasant sight. It is still MM. What MM? What? Try rebel pushing random passerby. My experience every is one individual who can be kind of know things he or she should not. Yeah. Yeah. Infamous Lord Emelon 4 times, lover of women and wine, then neither care for him that much. Take a gossip for his card. But a fellow of mine, capital suggestion. Most likely making, so let's go and see him. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go see the younger brother. Grizzled, I will accept, but old. Ooh, savage. Okay, so we need to go to Jeweled Crozier. Probably pronounced that wrong. Yeah, the acronym's lost on me. Looking around, something matter old. Okay. Arson's rough business, not awfully curious. Wouldn't you say it doesn't be any rhyme or reason to it all? Naturally, we doubled the guard outside the manor along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going in flames after all. You're wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees. The levels of the vault have been open to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man, not even a knife in the ribs to keep from doing his duties. Actually, thinking of questioning the refugees, I'd be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon while you conduct your inquiries. Offer words of comfort and distressed and despondent young me. Oh, it is. You be one of your looks, aren't you? Doing justice. You do me an injustice. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one of Rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Well, I'll have you prove the purity of my intentions. I gracefully rescind my offer. Now rode along and catch those arsonists. Oh, yeah, got it. Mommy material, that's the one. Never mind. For next step, it's just we divide our efforts while you question our refugees in Hoplon. Shall investigate locations where the fires are set. Join as me. Yep, I will join on you. Reckon I can't have you roaming about an unfamiliar city with your loads, can we? Only get robbed, blind, and left shivering. There they go. I told you they can have a platonic flirting match, and I would drink to that. I would actually drink to that, because that would be fascinating to watch. I think we're going the right way. Maybe? No, I am not. Just gonna go. No, I love characters that can platonically flirt like that, because you know it's not serious. It's not actually going to lead to anything, but they're really just fucking with each other in the most loose sense of the word. It's so funny. Oh, it gives me like, I'm going the wrong way. It gives me serotonin, is what it does. Letting PS4 rest. Yeah, especially letting some tech like that rest for a little bit. The store clerk and the tall woman. Have I? I think I have. I see the clouds. Oh, yeah, right. You know, he's talking about her, right? Filter from the bacilla. Upon you, Father, I confess we were not sure where to come. There are so many unbelievable tales. These are the Archbishop and Sir Amric and the Dravanians. Pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only lead you. Oh, no. There's already a rift. Of course there's a rift, because there's always... Humans, please. No, I'm Gucci. I'm good. Couple nights have begun their investigation. Alas, good. The madness has gone on far too long. It's something to aid you in your search, but due to these poor souls, farewell, may the Fury guide your steps. To her duty. I still have to finish the machinist quest line. Good old power vacuum. We've seen it how many times in history? I love that you guys are just following me around. Oh, that's Bush. This is Anne camera angle of all time. I'm kneeling outside the windows, smoke everywhere, so hot I could hardly breathe. Don't remember how I made it out. Must be fine. Getting better after all. Leave space for new pope. Yes. Who will the new pope be, I wonder? Theocracy without a pope. What will they do? Probably elect a new pope. I was one of the first ones to be claimed. Didn't know the fire began. It was only when I heard the neighbors shouting. I looked back outside and saw the flames. Barely escaped the close on the back. But the church's generosity, don't know what we do. It could be that the church is trying to artificially gain favor in this manner. It's entirely possible, because especially if there's anonymous ruffians, brigands, what have you, doing such deeds. Well, guess who's there? It's the church. The church is there to pick up. Oh, don't worry, we will save you. It could be artificial. And Mary Sue will be the new pope. No, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Can't make me. This money traumatized group for identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires. Could one near St. Ermel's Cathedral and another in the Tribunal for mercy. Now the structure suffered significant damage. You might say they were spared the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such an efficient architect and tried to fail so miserably on 2 occasions. The target was a bastionist guarding orthodoxy. Yeah. This, of course, that does give us one cause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Alphino having an opinion. That is the one of the hour, is it not? This is because it has Holy Pope, first order of business. Beans always go in chili. Immediately, civil war happens. Oh, it's so good. Thank you. Yes, I do actually need a drink. Oh, hi there. Max Door Cruelty Squad. I think it's the most flashy yet. It's on my list. Tuesday, I'm probably gonna react to it. Gonna be less like reactive, if that makes sense, to chat, but I'll be probably reacting to it Tuesday. Silence. Will avail you not, sir. But some as you can see, we have detained a suspect. Man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitness, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. I got a spear. We can do some shady shit. Get him to talk. Get him to squeal, if you will. I mean, what? Reek of oil and those burns on your hands. Occupational hazardous. But tell me, does arson pay well? That you are after a fashion. You know, your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set loose, burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble, I grant you, but these highborn types really do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, I called you a rabbit. Rabbit and begged us to put you down. Oh my god, that's bollocks. He's the one who told me to keep going. Wow, that was super easy for him to go. Such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work. He said if I left it behind, tried to with all my heart, so my prayers every day like a good man. But he came to me, he came to me. Not even the new spirit. I'm not 70. I would love to be 70. I'm trying to get there. When he gets there. Oh god, I love Hilda so much. Hilda's a fucking mood. Also be issues that during the status quo. The Dragon Song War, 1,000 years old now. Amrik guy wants to be friendly with Drag. Exactly. Anytime it's like need to choose my words carefully on that because they gave you a 60 spirit. It should be 70. I'll go check in a second. That's like if the USD overnight wasn't the de facto world currency. And yes, there's a lot of nuance to that. There's a lot of like brick system versus what the system the USD is on. We're ignoring all of that. In a vacuum, if USD was no longer the world currency, right? Same concept. Overnight, you'd have people just absolutely just going, just not having a good time. Bluff check 19 on this. Exactly. Seems like before trouble, so many play men of power and wielded as a weapon. Not be certain, of course. When the stakes, that was worth the risk. Well, captive called your bluff. Might entertain hypotheticals. The world is vexing enough. That's the one. It's creative interrogation, yes. They're good. Whether by luck or judgment, we have last confirmed. These arsons were orchestrated by person or persons of influence. Think that. Just now turn the congregation to discuss how best to proceed. And you mentioned that, considering that's actually a talking point in right, and that's what I had to choose. That weapon's super. Is that a relic weapon or is that an ultimate weapon? That looks really hot though. No, and that's why I had to choose my words very carefully because there were about 5 topics that, more like 3. There were 3 topics that shot to the top of my talking point list, and I'm like, none of that would actually go over well on Twitch. Like, this would probably start to divide the chat. So that's why I had to be like, money, something I technically know a little bit about in a vacuum. Currency shall be Canadian Tire money. Fuck. Now it's just gonna be bottle caps. The Fallout fans are gonna have it, right? Ever sell your own document? Oh, 100%. If I was approached by like was it Makeship or something like that? Like, Kip, you want to do a docky? 100% would fucking do it. No shame. 100%. It does political, social, and financial subjects extremely. Oh, absolutely. No, I love it. It's in the story setting, though. Like, the moment I were to say something in real life, though, that's where it starts to differ. And that's where you could... Like, because we can talk about, like, the Archbishop all day and corruption of the Archbishop and the wealth inequality of Ishgard, right? But the moment you start to mention actual political and social tensions... That's when you split a chat room. That's when you start running into issues. Dogecoin replaced it. No, yeah, if Dogecoin tomorrow replaced USD, there'd be riots. It's a 90 relic weapon. God, that's so hot. For nothing bad happens to Frey. I'm calling it now. Nothing bad happens to Frey. It does turn into too real, and everyone just... Yeah, it just leads to know we're good. Thank you all. Albert had interrogated this week, though he fell silent upon realizing we had not turned his master. He can tell us what he knows one way or another. Intrusion First Commander. Lord Artorio, come to see your father. He's attending chambers as we speak. He bid me to bring this out. Oh, he better not be a traitor. Don't let me detain you. Thank you for your kindness, my lord. He must do his part. What we gotta do more? No gold pressed. Latinum is where it's at. Nice. Talks are serious enough. I've been I actually haven't followed a lot of what actually really intrigued me was Chinese economics or English economics, the whole Tofu Dregs project and stuff like that. I was super like into that real estate, researching that a while back. I haven't done it in a while though. That is wild to consider, like actually dig into. Widely must not know his father's widely slandered and his half-brother not yet cold and grave. Primal accessories of slaying coffer. Okay. Neat series about the history of the comment of how modern food stuff and dishes. That sounds really cool, actually. At least we're getting gear, I guess.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Hi, Amric. How you doing?
Far too many to count.
The fact that... Okay, there he is. Like, the fact that you're not limping is actually
Lord
a
Commander,
feat.
your wounds
Are healing well. Thank you.
I've not heard of Private Kubo's huge. I've not done it. No, I've not heard of him.
Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Oh, absolutely. Probably more arson.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
That's interesting, actually. All right, I'm gonna go stab some people.
Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
No, just send me in. We've already killed the Knights 12.
Refugees into the basilica, as you ordered. When all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond.
Note the priest here, right? Note the priest there.
Taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
Ah, we get to stab people.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Excuse you, I take offense to that, goddammit. Brothers of the Faith, I was the one that killed him. You will not pin this on Sir Amric. I was the one that killed him. He didn't kill him. I'm the one that did it. Get it right. It's all about... It's when you have to deal with people like this, when you have to deal with extremists like this, you gotta make sure they got their facts straight. Yeah, just send me.
Ridiculous. I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
No, it sends a message, though.
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
I mean, that'd be patricide by affiliation, right?
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Yeah, blame the correct person. You're absolutely right in chat. Absolutely.
Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
Just send me in. Send me in. Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more
Oh my
targets.
god. I was about to make a rib joke, but I realized I can't say that on Twitch because people will definitely take that out of context. I was laughing at it because it was a joke.
I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Regicide too?
Of course.
Potentially, actually. Regicide is king though, right? But what about it in a theocracy? That's interesting to consider, actually.
We are in your debt.
I was still alive in the first place. They would be. They're bargaining chips. At least most of them would be alive. They're bargaining chips at this point. Archbishop, not a king. Exactly. But in a theocracy.
Most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
Atwar, I read that as artorial. That is not what that is. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I'm gonna chaos wheel a bunch of shit. Chaos wheel, spinning thrust, fang and claw. Let's go. I'm ready. Ready. Let's go. Pontificate. Oh, you remind me of Pontiff Sullivan. God, I can never escape Pontiff Sullivan. No one escapes Pontiff Sullivan. Isn't Dark Souls? Joke's on you. We are We're just playing Dark Souls. We never left Dark Souls. We never left Dark Souls 2. Wake up. Oh, wrong way. Actually, there's an arms mender there. Well, fuck you. Fine, be that way. I don't want repairs anyways. His name in the trial is literally King Thordan. I guess, yeah, when he becomes King Thordan, I guess that's fair. Is this going to be the missing map? It can't be, right? Maybe? Because we're missing a whole section here. And this is probably an instanced area using the dungeon. Of the Scylla via this gate, according to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and radius of the true brothers, fifth are unknown. I'm told one who just served under Thordan the 7th might be the same for the rest. Swiftness which this seeks control of the vault, I think it likely yes. She process the knowledge to require to turn the buildings that are against us. I mean, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Otwarel, you are a brave man and true. No dare question your honor. If you choose not to risk your endeavor, are you certain you wish to join us? No stranger of the battlefield, sir. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Alone is my witness. These fanatics justice. I'm ready. I gotta leave for a minute. Religious context. The Archbishop is not actually a king. Like how you sail summon Shiva under self. Choose your sails with the power ship. Right. Yeah, okay, so it's an instance area that takes the dungeon. I see that, Dragoon. No, get back here. Fuck you. Are you actually... You're actually just on my ass. Oh, you're... Oh, that's gonna be fun. Are you still alive? That's impressive, actually. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm not, like, still high 90s. I'm just, like, really OCD when it comes to repairing my shit. I don't like my shit getting below, like, 80. Oh, baby, my time has come! That carpet's not going to be blue. It's going to be red. Am I right? Smack a devout right. I hear heretic and I just go back to Ramon Salazar from original Resident Evil 4. My, that's a popular word nowadays, isn't it?
Down with you!
Are you sure about that? Back here. Yeah, they kind of are a relic, aren't they? But so here's the thing. They're also a gold sink, though, because they help actually balance the game's economy. That's why RuneScape actually had some issues. And actually why Divine Charges and charging your armor is actually a good thing. It's a necessary gold sink that helps balance out the economy. I cannot keep up with the regicide chat. I continue, go for it. I just can't keep up with it. Where? Really? Really, my dude? Woo! Hello. Deacons of the Deep? Oh, whoa. Aldrich, is that you? Motherfucker, I will put you in the ground again. No, not that one. Next. Priest's father. I don't think so, no. Because patricide refers to familial, if I understand it correctly. Arms release hostages. Show mercy, give my word. Whatever heretic and consider seen to trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We show the hostages the same mercy you showed the archbishop. Oof. Oh, these are the chess pieces. Yeah, no, this is a civil war amongst the houses at this point, which makes sense. I will actually fucking end you, old man. On honor by hand you receive of the Fury's judgment. Supposed to be a trial, then Lord. Oh yeah, okay. Lord Naturel. Kip, leave us. Save the hostages. Deal with Sir. You better not. You better live. If Sir Aymeric dies from this absolute buffoon, I'm actually gonna be upset. Okay, I can't actually fight him. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Well, I found him. Now it's getting there. Yeah, he does have a health bar. It's fine. As long as I can get there in time, it'll be fine. Pontificide. I mean, we could coin the term pontificide. I could see that. Pay attention to me, damn you. Yeah, there's gonna be some fun stuff going on here. That's one done. This soundtrack actually slaps. I don't know the name of it, but it's actually super good. Get over here. God, what I would be for what I would give to be a tank right now. I will deal with you in a second, Black Mage. I guess Thaumaturge, technically. Back here. Ponti X-Ray. Oh, God. Amazing. Dude, just kicking the refugees. What a fucking loser. Jurgen jumps. Right, I forgot about that. Just rescued. I'm missing a hostage. Is he up there? I actually don't know. That's the wrong way. I might actually fail this. Cool. Yeah, I see they have health bars. Thank you, chat. Oh, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of that deacon. Nope. No, you're coming over here. I'm done with your spell bullshit. Kip, you let the fucking holiest dude live. Yep. I'm about to beat the shit out of him. About to quote like Ribbon's Hallmark from Gundam 00. It's about to be like enough of that attack. Wow. What a weird line to pull out from the middle of nowhere. Well, Amrick's gone. Do you have raids on Twitch turned off? I shouldn't. I'm also in OBS right now, so I totally didn't see that. Okay, yes, there was one last. I don't like priests taking people. I shouldn't have raids turned off. I didn't get a notification.
Where is he? Where is he?
I don't like this. Got the Dragoon jump on this man. That's weird. It could be Twitch. Well, thank you for the attempted raid, though. I really appreciate that. Don't do it.
Come no closer.
Come on, you can Dragoon jump right now. You're a Dragoon. Come on. Just Dragoon jump right here.
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
I can be arranged.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
He knows it's not, but he's saying he's justified.
Speak to me of godliness, heathen. Your father's blood is on your hands. As is hers!
Excuse you, it's on my hands. You leave Amrick out of this. That is a... Alright, just stab him right now. I have a Dragoon jump for a reason, please. That's fucked. Oh, please no. You stole a catcher. She would not... Actually, she would not have seen that without her etheric eyes. Good shit. Good shit. Nice save. Okay, now I'm gonna stab him.
What? But I
Hi, thank you for the rate of 4. How's it going? Vidofnir actually showed up. That was impeccable timing.
Vidofnir!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
The city guard's kind of preoccupied right now.
Thou art welcome, child.
Where'd the priest go?
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior.
Friend of Isel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
To be fair, the dragon also came. She came really fast. Kind of hard for archers to lock on.
I bear a message from my sire.
From Gracefelder.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you had a good stream as well.
To our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinien? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
No, here unless. Exactly. Llalafells and war crimes are synonymous. Mouth is always open. Also magic. Dragon magic too. Anatomy not going to be the same.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
It's okay. You see all these little spikes? Yeah, I just put the priest up on one of them. He's a decoration.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefon in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
Interesting. Interesting. There's an interesting dynamic forming there. This president has not. Pity Vidofner could not stay longer. I think it's fair that she's timed her departure rather less full than her arrival. Actually, doesn't do it justice, but a moment later would have been a moment too late. For the Dish Guardians, if you harbor doubts, will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Americh's words. It's his only meet that I am informed Todder what has occurred here. Needing me, I should be at the top manner. It's never as simple as save of the day, and that's that real life as well. Having you, Todder, would never forgive me if I left the Risings without saying goodbye. I mean, we're blitzing through some story arcs. Tancred seemed quite well, do you? No, he seems off. I have no doubt. His time in the wilderness is not depriving him of his charm. What concerns me is his etheric glow, which I feel has been irreparably disrupted. Interesting. Don't expect his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, there could no longer be able to wield magics. He must to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby V-Sharp was making preparations to summon a primal, more sensible to wait. A little more than speculation until I prefer speaking a word of it. Interesting. Once again, forbidden magic's forbidden for a reason, generally. In a way, I may have Charm Master for now, but who can say how long it will last? Tom Manor. We're busting through a lot of this, jeez. Oh, that's the Harshaphon shield. And wind up Harshaphon. Oh. Yes.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Yeah, the fact that it's named Forbidden Magic just means people are going to want to do it. Oh, it's forbidden. I want to do it. Name it like
good. We were afraid
bland magic. It's so bland. It just does things that, just you wouldn't expect. So, there's a lot of logic there. I'm having trouble with my sleep-deprived state doing it.
A shield, my lord?
That's Harshaphon shield.
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours.
Well, I guess
Long
it's
overdue.
just a house. I guess it's a House for Tall shield, actually. Big fuck. I would love a shield like that, actually. Just name it Ocean Magic.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
Interesting.
Sir Emeric was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
No, that shield's heavy. Like, heavy.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zemail.
Nope. Stubborn.
So I said to him, alas, he will not budge.
Him stepping down is probably the correct call, though. For the greater good.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Because you have to play the game to change the game. You have to undergo the formalities. The stupid helmet.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Harshaphon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You are a sister to Harshaphon. Will you be a sister to me as well? Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emeric, and for Ishgard.
The game make up rules you go. No, it's just you play the game, you undergo the formalities in order to change the game for the better for others. Nope. 1,000-year war. What about people whose parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and so on had lived under the state of this war?
I think we share the same blood.
About the
Pray
issue within the
excuse us.
church. Archbishop Scions, what they go from there? They don't let these things hang and makes the world feel so much. It really does. 14 is doing a really good job of world building this conflict. These are things that people have dealt with and still do deal with, even in the modern day.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future.
This allows you to do it, to have these
A future
discussions.
shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen.
Putting a pin in that for a second.
Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
Memoirs from the memoirs, okay. Interesting. Right. Taking the pen out. It just comes down to a matter of like understand, like you can have these conversations, these thought experiments in realms of fantasy and fiction, absolutely. Because once it comes into reality, things get a lot more muddy. You shouldn't be there. Why are you there? That proof, the Garen Oracle's Apocrypha. The truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning, and the path we have been set upon. You. And the... It's were ordained here long ago. Archon, the Garleans are no exception. Or the Triad, you know it must be done. Triad referring to the ones up in Azys Lla? It looks like Junior. No? Who is that? Can't be sure. Surely it can't be Alice. That's Minfilia. Is that No, that's Yida. That's Yida and Papalima. Look at the chaos in fighting. Yep, I'm aware. I'm aware. I was following that. I can't comment on that because that delves into the nature of modern politics. However, trust me, I follow a lot of these. As will text me as long as you're in position, the Imperials won't know what hit them. It will be bloody. Our head better be fucking Yida. Cannot stay here forever. We have other responsibilities. They're helping out in what ways they can. Our responsibility ours. I mean to fulfill them. Everyone. Yeah, I was like, do they have to leave the shot hanging there? I approve. Appreciate it. Interesting. That was treated as its own instance. There you are, Tutter. Good tidings with you and Alphino. Go over for you. Give news regarding Philomene, Horbolder, and Boltonay. Nothing bad, quite the opposite. In fact, seems like they have learned the Scions. Good name has been restored, and they boarded the next ship bound for the limits. They should be arriving any moment now. Easy to forget how many link pearl, how useful link pearls are, isn't it? Can work. I mean, you don't mind being spied on. Your reunion is close at hand. Two here. Grab it. Looking at how we might track down Minfilia. Interesting. May have just found the answer. Define. You said the Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways. Yes. Well, assuming that is true, I see no reason to suspect that it is not. Seems to look that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is still quite apathetic, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely have had some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will, in order to establish This is a triples, of course, we require substantial data. Fortunately, I know such data can be found in the battleground where Christina fell the ultimate weapon inside of my personal economy. Interesting. Where the Highland intervened, shield from a magic. I invoked Krite, and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the. Go back to castrum, baby. Oh, we're in 3-2 now. Oh, that's neat. I guess that. Yeah, we did swap over, didn't we? After such huge, I'm confident that there will be sufficient nooks and crannies to hide Krite while the patrols pass. You can come along. These means great homecoming. Like that very well. Trust in your plan. It is awesome that they do treat issues like this with a lot of respect. A lot of heavy hitting topics. Instead of wield a means to find Minfilia, but leaders to eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tadar and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrade's turn. My name imposes upon you to meet him at the limits and docks. Rising Stone safe travels. And for falling asleep while watching something missed in the last hour, took an inadvertent nap. You missed the first, what? You missed 3-1 and 3-2. Which is... Most of it's just been tracking down. We found Thancred. We're tracking down the missing Scions is what's happening. Wow, we're already at 3-2. I mean, if the Dragon Song ends with 3-5, I mean, I'm going to go for it as quick as I can. Yep, people standing in Limsa. Good old Limsa. Mostly we just dealt with the church plot line since you were gone. Really, I don't need to repair anything. That's weird. Yeah, no, so I look at the most recent spear I have, right? And it's... Oh, no, it is a 60. Why did I think it was 70? Let me equip that, actually. I apparently can't actually see. The ERP Central is also the land of the pirates. There's so many, like, Christmas outfits going on. I don't know. It's not something that I'm super into. Like, it's December. Do you? There are people that don't celebrate it. There are people that do celebrate it. There are people that this is also a hard time of the year for them. Like, I totally get it. I can tell you early December. I'm not going to tell you, like, say which day in particular. Early December is always a rough part for me. Due to someone that I used to know. Always a rough part of the year. But, like, you know, gotta let people have their fun. Gotta let people have their costume choices. I should still have some. Yeah, I still have like 60. Should totally space that I actually have lamp prisms that I have to use. In room. No, like that song. No, because unlike that song was an actual horrible experience. But it's fine. Armor chest. What is it called? It is called the Halberd of the Round. Halberd of the Round. Maybe... There it is. Ooh. Kind of like it. They look fancy. I figure it'd be fitting to actually swap off it at this point. I was in the house right now. Yeah, yeah, it's hard times for a lot of people right now. It really is. I just look around and I just see people with the clan color all around. It's like, I see them. Put on hand and set a memo character for the holidays, and that's it. I mean, like, RuneScape bosses right now, for example, have Santa hats on. I mean, like, if it's in December, it's fine. When we're not even through, like, October, and I get people listening to Mariah Carey, I'm just like, okay, you have the entirety of December. Do not deal. I'm not dealing with this in October. A little too egregious for me. How you been? Come here, let me take a look at you. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've seen you, hasn't it? Tales in foreign lands, worried about you all day. Since soon the braves afforded us an opportunity when they fell upon us in the market, was all we could do to escape. On our way to you, of course, we were forced to seek shelter aboard the Hannish vessel. Pain us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Colonet? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We just sent words. Oh, she got an outfit change. That's cool. I don't know whom to trust and with vast distance, but those dark days are behind us. Should be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. That's the problem, is we're trying to find her. She's missing. How? Yeah, like we're aware. We're trying to let this happen. I'm sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. Stankred must be. He watched over her from the first. Long for me, will watch over her to the last. Safe return. Busy myself in the meantime. She did get a new dress. They got new outfits too, new armor. Risme. I have blood is, but that means we should not be swayed from it. Where is Ilberd? That's what I want to know. He is still unaccounted for. He is just a rogue organization leader at this point in time. We're gonna have to get to him at some point. Longer Earth Reunion. Where you have it to the Rising Stones. That's right around December. It's a hard season for... Yeah, I get that. Rough Tamsin. Castrum. Wasn't Castrum... Well, Praetorium was eliminated, right? Praetorium was obliterated by Ultima, right? The spell. Weird.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
No, this is a new dress. That was a new dress for Philomene.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
So Castrum is still around. Would have been Rock. This might be another
Why
base.
must
This
you
could
be
be.
so disappointingly brusque?
No, this would be the same one.
Not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
No, because this would be Castrum, because Castrum's where we fight Sanjunius, and Castrum leads into Praetorium, which is where we fought Ultima, because this is... They're having to go back where Ultima was fought because of Heidelin's shield. So this has to be the same Castrum with Praetorium.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Got him. It's okay, he's just doing...
Call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial Castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
He's dealing with trauma. Don't worry about it. He'll come around. Castrum got gutted, but it's still occupied. Okay, got it.
Now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted.
Oh, no.
Her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every Scions. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
I mean, technically, yeah, Ultima is fought in Horda.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
The cat ear hoodie does it for me.
And
I love it.
Minfilia's sake,
Let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Trial is so legit, doesn't even have to touch the keypad. It just touches the machine and it works. Amazing. We're on a Revenant's Toll. That's weird. I guess we are going to the Rising Stones, aren't we? Alrighty then. Feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we've shared so much. And the way I get, the more sentimental I'll become. Can't keep them waiting. Yeah, I'm sure she was meant to touch the keypad, but MMOs, right? Going to old in 14, you and Thancred fight at Goobway, and Thancred doesn't take it seriously enough until his father saves a woman. I think it's Philomene. Huh? Really? That was a cutscene in old 14. That Maniac, bro. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? That's interesting to consider, actually. I thought that was just going to be like, yeah, because one, it's not like it's a rehash. A Realm Reborn is a continuation of 1. That blows my mind. Healthy Wanpigiri. Brought a mission at present. Same without you. Welcome back. Really? So 1.0 is wild. I mean, we do also get Nail, right? Nail's the Garlean Menace in 1.0. And Nail comes back in Coils. I wonder how far reunions with the Star Wars Companion, which brings a bloody tear to the eye. The thing with this, it's return. So settle in search. Vault from the cutscene. The quest after is dealt with in the Stormblood Alchemy quest. Yeah, I gotta do a bunch of the crafting quests because it has story relevance. Older brother to come to Bordona. You, brother, you and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained and might grow strong as you. Oh, the swole bros. I love it. It's so good. Most of the trials of the bridge. He's okay. Secret himself and the ship's hold is scarcely passed far well, and that's tale we all know too well. And we're arrested. Seek form of destruction. For me a moment longer, at least, though I'm happy to oblige you. My legs are less accommodating. They do tie old stuff to each other in places. Right, like there's other places. Gaius is the reasonable one. He helped the Unch take down Nail. Really? That's wild to consider, actually. I don't know. I like Gaius. I've liked Gaius. I love him. I run Praetorium just to hear tell me who do you for whom do you fight. Like I love it. That's the whole reason I run Praetorium. Please return the others yet. We cannot forsake. Welcome home. Head of the queue, of course. Potter, actually just mob boss. Cookie. Leveled by meteor. Yeah, you can't necessarily rule a continent if it's yeah. You can't rule land if it's not there. Or a rogue. Frog minion. Frog. Thancred and Croc hunting so far to go. It would seem that they're foreign Castrum Meridian Forestry. Yeah, it is Castrum Meridian. See, it's the same one. Yeah, it probably got rocked by Ultima, but it was really only Porta that got wrecked. Praetorium itself is still like around, so I guess that's fair. I want to be with them, Mitchell, and you'll share where they will share their findings. Does depart without speaking to guests of honor. I expect you to forgive me if I return her daughter. Minfilia's father doesn't save Philomene. He saves his daughter from the Goot Boy. Philomene and her husband adopt her. Long diagonal. It was a very long. Like I was looking in the Ultima fight, and I'm just like, God, this elevator goes forever. I thought we were going down, but no, we were going up. It was so strange. Very long elevator. News do you have for us? Well, postulated there was indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of Ultima Weapons destruction and ripple. At odds with the presiding pattern, though the waveforms were strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, I believe Hydaelyn shielded with the blessing of light. Our findings paid a visit to the aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect from more recent disturbance. There's no other explanation for Hydaelyn. Quest for that crystal booty. It's going pretty well. There's more. When I studied the site where Stola used flow, it appeared but 2 but 3 beings had been affected. But unlike Stola, Thancred, Stola and Thancred, no trade to follow. Other unknown third party was simply there and then not there. That's interesting. Visions of Vasquez floating in the sea of ether, though this too is a theory. Studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let's consider the facts. 1, Hydaelyn interceded. 2, the third being was caught in Ystola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3, Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon. Just starts raining in the middle of the cutscene. Love it. Gives visuals to her side. Interesting. Strip on dragon. Thank you. I figured I would do Dragoon for Heavensward. I am a black mage main, and I have a very silly outfit for my black mage. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Now you take a Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, so she might summon her body and soul into the ethereal sea. In which case, you search for the blessing that means Zeus already exists. Speak of the Annie Tower. Charlene construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Now where its entrance lies, we can only ask the last custodian, Contrail Crone, who for another blessing refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Annie Tower? I had no idea. Then our course was petition her aid once again. Is it going to be that simple, though? Is it, though? The guys fight, the elevator goes down diagonally. Ultima fight, the elevator goes directly up. Yeah, we go down to grab Ultima, and then we fight Ultima going up, don't we? Quick question, actually, on Ultima Savage, really quick. Is that soloable? Oh, I can't fly in here, that's why. Or is it not recommended? It is soloable. Might try it. Not at your level. No, I'd be pulling out my 90 black mage. That's part of why I have it. Is so I can do stupid shit with it. Look, I have access to it. Stupid shit's gonna happen, especially when I'm sleep deprived. Well, we'll see. I'm still doing MSQ. I want to... That actually changed. We can totally live in solitude for years and have a gaggle of youngins come in from time to time just to bother for things they need, not even help around the place, enjoy tea. Yeah, no. But Toya's having a time right now. Like, she's, like, happy to see, like, Yshola and stuff. But she's also like, God, can you... People just not for, like, 5 minutes? Solo at 70. Okay. That might be a fun thing that we do, or at least I attempt to do. Might have to actually break out the alcohol, though. I'm starting to get a little more XP. I mean, I'm getting 10,000 Lancer experience versus 5,000, but I'm still not going to level up from this by any way. I mean, I ended the expansion at 67. Sad it's Black Mage. No, I saw that meme. Awful, but I love it. I respect it. So because you come to extract from me this time. Now that pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Annie Tower that it might use to seek a friend who is transferred to the ethereal sea. Who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Y'shtola. Got him. 20 levels is normally enough to solo content, less mechanics required too. Right. How do you solo? Is it, it's not, is it Amdapor Keep, the one with the Rotten Gooboy and Diabolos? The Rotten Gooboy, I think, requires 2, right? I don't know if people can solo that. Time for dungeon, send me the invite. Is there a dungeon soon? I actually have no idea. Man, and Magical Keepers 50. Oh, this would make sense that that's a dungeon. Thanks for giving me the heads up on that, actually. Another place, been for Magical Keepers 15 years now. They have another place now to turn to you, then by all means. I'm sure you seek to sway us from our course, given the role as custodian. Roll hardly the form. It's the title on me. Doing this is every inch of the anti-tower was shield save 1. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it, such as the form's final order, quote unquote, to me. Also sister dungeon. Yeah, that's fine. If we want to just pop by the dungeon, I mean, I can invite whoever. Well, I can remove the words and I will be going or not. Whoever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. Baldi's gonna go. You're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. Can any really familiars to attend to them? Those are my terms. I'll hear no argument. Fine. Just gonna stab some stuff. Just so I can lead the way. So, yeah, so 20 levels. So does that mean... Because Stormblood, I was hearing from Rev earlier, is where it starts getting really interesting to start soloing raid content. Like, we can solo Coils, right? We can do that. We can solo Alexander. Once you get to Stormblood, whatever the raids are there, that gets a little sussy to start soloing. So does that mean when Dawn Trail comes out and we have the cap up, it's going to be easier to solo Stormblood content, and we could start even going to Shadowbringers content to solo on the higher end? I'm thinking that's what we're going to be able to do once Dawn Trail comes out. It is the big hat you get from Cyp Orza, yes. Okay. So this is... Yeah, this is it. Okay. We are doing the Annie Tower dungeon. Friends, I'm gonna invite you, and I'm gonna promote you for whoever wants to join in. It does seem like we're rocking 2 DPS as a heads up. Some of the fights have sus mechanics. Well, that's the thing. I'm sure if you're in the top like 10% of players, I'm sure you could hypothetically do them. Like for me, no. For like someone who's on like their game, like this is their thing, and they have their job that they can do really, really well with a high skill ceiling, maybe. Mechanics and coils are easy to get hit by. Some of them insta kill you. Avatar was stupid. Avatar actually is future proofed because you have to wait for the towers. If you try to kill it super fast, it will actually just kill you, which is very interesting. I think that was an unintended feature. Solo part 2 of a certain fight in Shadowbringers, not part 1 because of sus mechanics, and that's entirely valid. I mean, if it has mechanics like that, isn't there a fight? Is it Susanoo? I was talking with Rev about it at some point. It's, I think, Susanoo in Stormblood, but you have to do 2 people because one has to, I think, get rid of his power, one has to drain his power, and the other has to hit it. That's all I know. I'm not fishing for spoilers. Like stuff like that, yeah, you can't really solo that. Like that's not you can't solo that. Yeah, you can't solo that. And so that means like Amdapor, what is it? I always forget what it's called. I think it's Lost City of Amdapor, actually. Lost City of Amdapor with Diabolos, right? Like, the Gooboy, I don't know how you solo that. Gonna say that much. No, you can't solo that. I've heard that. Yeah, no. I've heard you cannot solo that fight. Dr. Narnia, what's up? Oh, you know, just chilling. Getting ready to do dungeon. Yeah, as long as we have rolls, we're fine. Yeah, no, I have heard of that fight. I've heard that there is a fight that is not possible to solo even for the most min-max player because of that mechanic. That's all I know, and that's all I'm saying. Hockey Manor, hard. More would be difficult with last boss. Yeah, I can see that. That's... I don't like that. That reminds me of Diabolos. I don't like that. I don't like where this is going. Is this dungeon gonna fuck me up? Probably. Whee! That relic weapon looks fucking great. It kind of is Castle Oblivion, actually. There's your Kingdom Hearts crossover. Mine. Go up to the downstairs. Fuck yeah. Look, at least I have kit in the dungeons I'm doing now. Because I've done so much of ARR that I'm just like, I don't have access to 50 kits. And now I'm like, oh my god, I have access to actually play the game with a full rotation. It's fucking wild. Castle Oblivious. No, Oblivion from... I mean, you're right. Because it's off-brand, it could be Castle Oblivion. Or Oblivious. Blah, words. Yeet! I'm gonna... Y'all mind if I hit that? Mine. Ooh, that's a thick boy. Damn, that boy be thick. That's a thick-ass boy. Dragoon really is, y'all mind if I hit that, jumps on target. That's a leech. Comes TPK the party. Fucking, is there any other way? Oh, I thought the arrows were actually... I thought you have to actually adjust the arrows. Fucking mages. I actually don't have dive up. Ooh, woo pounces on you, right? Okay, someone in ERP has had to have said that, right? Allegedly. Not that there's an ERP community for 14 at all. Definitely not. But, hypothetically, if there was an ERP community in 14, which there's definitely not, someone would have definitely played Dragoon and said Nuzzle's Uwu pounces on you, right? Like is it... This writes itself. Said 20 minutes, 20 arms, mom's in the air coming. I'm like, your airstrike, yeah. He plays. I actually have not played Sage yet. I want to play Sage. I hear Sage is actually pretty bonkers. Allegedly, right? Yeah, allegedly. Not that it exists. It feels weird to like, because I do a lot of Q, right? I do a lot of roulettes, and I especially being in ARR a lot, doing ARR content, I meet a lot of like. Let's put it this way: we were doing single pulls in Stone Vigil all at like there were like 2 games this morning. All of Stone Vigil was a single pull, two matches in a like 2 roulettes in a row, and I was like, oh my god. And that's the thing. It's like if that's all you can do what you can do. Don't be forced to play a game, you know, in a way that is not comfortable to you. I will say it's interesting to play with other players that know how to play the game. It's very interesting. Sage is a huge learning curve. If there's mechanical ability with it, I'll probably pick it up fairly quick. I just need to know what all my shit does. I mean, it's the same with Machinist. Like, once I understood most of what things did, I'm just like, yeah, I picked up on the rotation. The boy and the drag, yeah. There's also the sussy book from the Forbidden section in this area. The other dungeon next that Matoya gives us access to, that also has a book with some sussy ramifications. Okay, we need to kill the frogs. Got it. Frog actually does a lot of fucking damage. God, tanking this looks like a nightmare. I see him. I saw them. Oh, he's dead. That's why. Nice. Don't flak lob. No, I actually don't really utilize my backflip. I need to utilize it more. I'm back in after months I play Sage and forgot half how the class works, and somehow I still lead to major deaths. Just lots of situations. Look, the fact you can still play it though, mad respect. Knowing what my shit do, part turn off for Sage for quite a while. Yeah, I believe it. Guys, we never left Dark Souls. Those are just mimics. DM tell you Ida care, kill the party, and hands you a demigod monster. Right. Back here. That's a... We haven't seen a Spriggan in a hot minute. Man, my lance charge is up pretty quickly right now. I kind of dig it. I should jump starting at a higher level. Right, yeah. No, because you're getting, like, that's why I'm not looking forward to Gunbreaker, because I'm going to be given everything for Gunbreaker. And I'm just going to be like, well, time to learn something, I guess. I guess you could technically take it into the lower dungeons, right? You could take it into, like, I don't know, like Brayflax Long Stop or something. You don't have to start with, like, Copperwheel Mine or anything, right? But you could go and like, yeah, I'm going to start at, like, level 30 or even Stone Vigil and just like, okay, what's my rotation? You could do that. I don't like that. Fine, popped thing. The fact that I actually landed that, honestly, is kind of hot. Can I target the big one? No. Oh, the big one's dead. That's fine. Palace of the Dead is perfect. Yes, you are correct. Palace of the Dead would actually be pretty perfect for learning classes. Missing my button prompts. Doesn't feel like these fights are taking that long. My shit's already off cooldown again. That fucking dude got the score. Jesus Christ. Is this by chance a Ziggy Stardust reference? Ooh, what the fuck? Oh my god. That was disgusting. And then you have to charge the crystals, it looks like. Okay. Ow. Apparently not. Oh, you have to block the big hit. Okay, that makes sense now. That's the round the arena. You know, I try to be observant. Doesn't always work. Ziggy Stardust has fallen. I got pirate hat. Hell yeah. Pirate hat. Let's go. Well, we're in Elden Ring now. We're in the upside down section. Interesting. You're back here. I'm not done with you. There we go. Yeah, I mean, there's just ODST dropping in. You know, it doesn't do bad damage. Like, it's only a line in front of you, but it actually doesn't do awful damage. Not bad, not bad. Pull over here. Everybody's crawling up. Right. This fucking really shitty mimics. To be fair, nobody ever looks up. There we go. Jesus Christ. That is a crunchy sound effect. Two, three. I know I'm doing damage. It doesn't feel like I'm doing damage, but I know I'm doing damage. It's just a lot of encounter checks. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Fucking mages. As a black mage, fucking mages. Why do I feel like this is going to be a pain in the ass? I'm ready. I don't know what this is gonna have, but I mean, I don't know what it's gonna do, but sure. Okay, so each of them have their own separate attack. That's fine. I want to keep my jumps online because I don't know what next phase is going to be. Okay. They're going to res. Okay, so we're going to have to kill probably the marionetter at some point, right? They're going to fuse. That's the one. Alcabrina. Why do I feel like this doll's gonna hit like a fucking truck when you're tanking? That's a tank buster. I want nowhere near that. That kind of did hit like a truck. Weird. What a weird baby jail mechanic. God, these AoEs kind of suck. Oh, there's the view mechanic. I don't know if this is final phase or not, so I'm a little hesitant to pop limit break. I guess I could have done that. Final heal, you know, just so I can use more lasers. Sage, I'll probably enjoy Sage. They're gonna explode, please. Nope. I was half expecting them to explode like a Zelda boss. To explode into like clouds. Would have been neat. Pop limit right there. You probably would have killed yourself too. The mechanics on this are gonna fuck with me. I actually have no idea what any of these. Thanks, guys. No idea what any of those mechanics were. Like doll baby jail, gaze, no idea. That was completely blind. It's gonna be wild. Huddles up like that. Our front is the only spot where it's safe to attack. That'd be why I was bouncing off then. That makes sense. Hunker's down. You have to hit it from the front. Interesting. So it does, and that's where you probably out activate True North. Even if you didn't have positionals, right? Crystal.
Hear, feel, think.
Jolly Rancher, my beloved. True North. True North does not work there. Interesting. That's interesting, actually. I'm hoping, because of what Japanese Fan Fest is happening soon. So yeah, that's got to have the full Dawn Trail.
Time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst. We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
Oh. She's now a go-between.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet. since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn, guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea.
Mm-hmm.
There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
Faithful narrator trope, question mark?
Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
Hmm. Do I get a new Jolly Rancher? Water. Did I fucking brick my model, didn't I?
Before there was life, in the
There-
depths of the ethereal
My
sea,
model's bricked. You're gonna have to give me a minute.
light and dark did once dwell as one.
Really, this is the perfect opportunity. Give me 1 second. It's gonna go black for a second. I have to fix my model. I don't know why it does this. It's so strange. But yeah, it gives me a second to actually fix this. Usually it happens when I go to like get water or something and I like actually look left. There we go. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, I'm back.
But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times
Hey, Ms. Capwise,
have
yes.
they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
So she's gone. She's not coming back to the corporeal realm.
You've had another vision, haven't you? Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
No, she is for all intents and purposes dead. Yes. Which, yeah, makes I mean didn't see her on any of the Dawn Trail material, so I was like, yeah, she's probably no longer here.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryle?
Yeah, he's not having a good time. There's nothing he could have done.
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Matoya speaks reason here.
Must you be so ungentle?
She speaks the truth. Look, I'm not going to argue with Matoya. Your Stola views it as being uncouth.
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
I like her.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths.
I love her. I adore
To win
Matoya.
a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
The curtsy, I love it. Love Cryle.
Thancred, wait!
You're not gonna. He's whatever you're gonna say, Alphino, as good mannered and tempered as you would. He's not gonna hear it. He needs time.
No, this is all wrong.
Maybe. Ah, not too far away. Thought I would spawn just in reach. Not coming back, is she? Better call on because you the city starts. What does that end? Stark quest loss. I've done a bunch of quests already. I'm curious how far along this list I am actually. Reached a decision. Not breathe a word of this to any of those of the Rising Stones, especially Philomene. Brief to learn what we have learned, as well as Orianshi. He may have insight. Fucking. Come on. Ain't no rest for the wicked. I missed it from Sir Emmerich while you were away. It seemed like he's planning a ceremony of some sort. Was that 6-3? Or not 6-3. Fuck no, it's not 6-3. Was that 2-3? Name a visit. I've done 10 out of 40 quests. Jesus Christ, I thought I did like more. This is still 3-2. Let me know when we cross 3-3. I'm gonna actually, I'm already at fucking 3 hours on this. If you're on stream, hang tight. If you're on the Kip TV channel. We went through effectively 2 patch notes. So we'll continue 3-2 next Final Fantasy Friday. And yeah, see you all in the next one.